All right, so I have the screen capture going and I have the capture going on here as well. Pause or stop. Okay, all right, I think everything is recording now. So please go ahead. You said to give feedback on what you guys need. Anybody?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How would you like for teachers to send you all that communication? Do you want it through text or do you want it through an email?
Oh, as far as what they need?
Yes.
I'm gonna say texting and or I mean, I keep my email open, but I also have messages for web up, so my text messages come in on my screen. So that's pretty easy right there. Either one, I don't really care which way they do it. Texting is going to get the most immediate response. Email will be secondary.
Okay.
And you can feel free to just stick my number out there. I don't care.
Okay.
That's fine.
I could do that. We'll talk about that later. Thank you.
And tell them when they do text, one of the important things I need is their name so I know who I'm talking to. Because I'm not real fond of answering messages that I don't know who it is.
Okay.
Rabbits, I have a question.
Yes.
The kids that have logged in, we've been having them log in through Clever. And then when they click on the Google Classroom, it usually has them do the whole login thing again.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason this morning, I had a parent message me and say that now it was asking for the class code.
Yes. First off, I don't like going in through Clever. It's not my favorite way to get there. I use single sign-on. The kids know how to use single sign-on to get there. It's the least awkward way. And then as far as a class code, that's something that the teacher's going to have to send out in order to give them the class code to get into their class. Now, like I said, Ms. Desso likes to put her students in. I didn't do that. I sent them a class code, and we've already set up our Google Classroom a long time ago, my science classroom. The district actually put classes in there for us at one point, but I didn't want them separated into different groups. I only wanted to put the assignment in one time and only have one group to manage because I'm used to managing 100 and 150 kids. That's what I've been teaching. But I like it in one class. So I created my own class, sent out the class code, and my kids, I had them do it in class. It's super easy for them to do. But that class code is going to have to come from you, what classroom you want them in. And when we take off here in a minute, I'll show you how to set up a class and then how to put your class code in there. Because I created a class for us where you could do that. And Ms. Castro already created another class, and we're also going to add ourselves to that one. So you can see
I had already created a class, and I entered all of our kids in it. And like I said, they've been getting on, just logging into Clever, putting on. But then for some reason today, I don't know why, a parent messaged me and said that it was asking for the class code. So but my question was, is why would it randomly ask for the class code when she's been getting on this whole time through Clever?
I would be willing to bet that she's not in the right email address when she gets there. Because I had a parent, and Desso had a parent yesterday, that when they logged in, it took them to Google Classroom, but it told them that they didn't have access or whatever, or a class. I don't remember if it asked for a class code or anything. I don't think it did. But the problem was when they got to Google Classroom, the parent was logged in with their email, and they have to change that. On mine, I have so many Gmail accounts that all I have to do is click and say which one I want to go to. And click on the little icon in that top corner. But then this one didn't have their child's email in there, but it didn't give her the option to add. So we had to click on switch account or change account. And then what happens then is you can put that other email address in there. It will go to that email address, and then all of a sudden everything just worked. So
okay, yeah, I had a Zoom meeting with another parent last week and showed them how to do that. So I was just making sure that that was the same problem.
yeah, I'm
that
pretty sure
can't
that is the
access
problem.
they can't access Google Classroom in Clever. They have to do it in single sign-on.
Yes.
Clever is not connected to Google Classroom. Even though it's up there as a district resource, they have to go through single sign-on.
Oh, well, all my kids have been getting on my Google Classroom through Clever.
Are you sending a link to your Clever?
No, they're logging into Clever and then they go to my page and in my page is my Google Classroom and they've been clicking on that. And then the box pops up and they do that same login. Yes. And then it's saving it.
Well, coming from your page,
that's
then
what mine
you set
does
it up
too.
differently than the district did. Whatever the district did to put it just on that main thing doesn't work.
Well, so she did it the right way. She set up a link, and that's what I have on my Clever page. But what you have to do is have them they'll either have to log out of their parents and add their account by using their Crowley ISD email.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was wondering to make sure I told her right that was the problem.
Right.
Yes, they have to either log in with the Crowley ISD email. That just probably means they haven't either logged in on that particular device with the Crowley ISD email, or their parent is logged in and it's in the way.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
I think I'm going to share my screen now and take you guys to Google Classroom and just kind of start going through the steps. Did anybody else have any other specific questions or anything right now? Or are we ready to go to Google Classroom and then see what happens? Okay, screen. Where is my screen share?
Sorry, if we could have that noted somewhere of how the students, the best way for them to access the Google Classroom, that'd be great. Thank you.
I'm gonna type, after I do this, I'm gonna type up a document with instructions, pretty explicit instructions that for teachers, for students, for parents, and then I'm gonna post it probably on my website and just send a link to, I'll probably just make a Google Classroom page and I'll post the videos, any documents, any kind of help, even what the district has sent us there, so that people can just go there and click on those resources and, hopefully find the answer they're looking for. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. One participant can share at a time. Okay. Screen, yes. Share. All right. Let me minimize my email. I don't need that open, and I don't need that. And we want to go to Google Classroom, and where's my, okay, here we go. Single sign-on. All right, when we go to single sign-on, it's probably going to make me log in again, but that's okay. Here's my Google Classroom over here. Let me move you guys. There we go. Now, I'm going to move you over here. All right, here is my Google Classroom. It's probably going to make me sign in again because I don't know if yours does this or not, but after a certain amount of time, it signs me out and makes me sign back in. All right, so that was single sign-on, and I'm going to go to Google Classroom over here. All right. Okay. All right, here's my Moravitz Google Classroom right here. This is what I set up to do here. Carter and Deso, I didn't see that they already had one. Let's see. I'm going to go in here to Moravitz Google Classroom, and it says that the class code is M5QLFXS, and I'll leave that up. And if you'll look on your Google Classroom page, there should be a plus sign somewhere up there or add a class. Does everybody see that?
Monkeys.
I'll go back to the code in just a second. All right. Go back to my classes for you.
Oh,
Right over here, see this plus sign? It says create or join a class. All right, you guys are going to join, but I'll show you how to create one in a few minutes.
okay.
And then back here, back to the code so you can see it.
Oh, monkeys.
And I'll also go in and I'll add the class that Castro put in there as well. Let me go get the link for it, or get the code.
Shoot.
Google Classroom.
I'm confused.
All right. I'll do it with you. Hold on. I got you.
No, I'm
All right, I got that code out of here. Okay.
Yes.
So let's join a class together.
Okay. Do I need to be on my page?
You just need to be on Google Classroom. Do you see something? Does your screen look something like this? You have some classes on it.
All I see is your classroom.
You see my classroom? Did you already add it?
But now, do I need to share screen or something?
Okay, I'm sharing my screen, so can you
I
not
can't
see
see
yours?
my own thing.
Okay. All right, so I'll unshare the screen in just a second. I'll show you where to go and what to do first. All right? So
All right.
we're gonna, I'm gonna create or join a class. And since they have already created the class, I'm just gonna join it. So I'm gonna click join. And then here is, I'm gonna paste that code in there and I'm gonna join that class. That's the one that Miss Castro created.
Right.
All right, I joined it and here I am. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to unshare my screen.
Okay.
If I can find where to unshare my screen, I will unshare my screen.
It's at the top of the screen, Rabbits.
It's not there now because my screen is shared and it reduced my
Yeah, if you take it to the top.
Okay, I found it.
What the heck?
All right, I can find my little waffle here, but it's not letting me. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm feeling really silly now. I can't get it to go away.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. I don't want to mute people.
I'm muting.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pause.
Wait.
Okay. Now, when you go to Google Classroom, you're going to see some classes listed there.
Okay, hang on a second. I see you, really big, and the little pictures, everybody else. Do I need?
Okay, you're just seeing your Zoom.
Right. So
Okay,
how do I
so
do it?
minimize your Zoom. Not minimize it, but exit full screen in the top right-hand corner.
Let go.
She's helping.
Not helping. Not helping. Not helping at all. Okay. Oh dear. It said post attendee. Did I log out?
No, just exit full screen.
Let me get you back up. Oh, now I honked it up. Oh no, you're gone. I don't know what I did.
All right, just reduce the size of your screen so that you can see your browser.
Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, now exit full screen,
Okay.
but I still don't see the browser.
Do you have your browser open?
Oh, now I've got it. Google Classroom. Yay!
Okay. All right, there you go. It's all right. We get there.
Abracadabra.
All right. And in Google Classroom, when you get there at the top, you might see a plus sign over there where you can add that class.
I do not. Enroll the open a classroom. I do not see that. I see the ones I made, and I see Desso's Classroom.
All right. Across the top of your screen, it has 3 little grayish bars. Then it says Google Classroom. Then on the right side, it has your picture, the little gray waffle, and then a plus sign.
Okay, on the right side or the left side?
Right.
I see.
Right.
I see the 3 dots.
Uh-huh.
And then it says, I pulled it open, then what?
Okay, there's not 3 dots on my screen. You're probably seeing something different.
Crackers and cheese.
You got to find the plus sign.
All right, let me X that out. All right. Monkeys.
And I'm going to get the code for you so that you can practice joining another one too.
Ugh. All right, Desso. You usually bail me out. I don't
Yes.
Come on, you know you do. I don't see the plus sign. I see.
Can you share your screen with us?
Yeah, in a minute. Hello.
All right, I typed the code over there for you guys in the chat section.
The Moravitz, while we're getting everybody where they need to be, you want us to make sure when we sign into Google Classroom that we can join your class because you gave us the code, that we should all be set up or we can join the SH Crowley staff one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What do I click on, Desso? When it says share, do I click Deidre that I can see, or my email, which was what was up?
Which email are you looking at?
Well, I can see, I have boxes to choose from for share my class. So I can see my email, and then I can see Deidre's picture and whiteboard iPhone, blah, 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 blah.
Just whatever it's on, just share it. Don't choose any different screen than what pops up there. Just click share.
Ta-da! Am I shared?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Okay, you're on email.
That's where I was.
Okay, so go back to your Crowley ISD single sign-on.
Here.
Click on that tab.
Gossip. Click the plus sign next to the email.
Okay, next to the
Click
email.
that plus sign on the top, right there. Move your mouse a little bit to the left.
To the left, to the left.
No, go up. Right to the right. There's a plus sign after the click it.
Other tab?
Yes, click it. And then at the bottom it says SSO in your bookmarks. Click SSO. It says apps, then it has something else, then it says SSO. Click SSO.
Oh, what you talking about, Willis?
It's in the bar with all those words and pictures.
Oh, yeah, I was looking down. Gotcha.
Okay, sign in and go to Google Classroom on that black screen.
Gotcha. Thank you, Desso.
There you go.
You know how the
All right, now you're there. Now you can see the plus sign.
Yep.
All right, click on that plus sign. Type in that code that I put in the chat. I'm gonna
I wrote it down.
all right, I'm gonna click at the top of your screen, click stop sharing.
Oh. Stop sharing. Where's that?
Go to the top of your screen.
I guess it's the last time. No.
Oh, never mind. I got it. There you go.
Oh no, I lost my thing before I logged in.
All right. Go back to, just move your Zoom down. It's okay.
I don't know how. Okay. Oh, well, that was simple. Okay, to HH, is that an L or a backslash?
It looks like an L. This is the one for, yeah, the second one. Did you put in the other one too?
No.
Okay, because there's two of them up there. One says from Moravitz to everyone. One says from Romo to everyone.
You're 588?
Yeah.
248? That's what I logged in the Zoom with.
No, wait. No. In the,
No.
Can you see the chat?
I will when you
Click the chat button.
open the thingy ding up.
Okay, you click the chat button on your screen.
Okay, well, I don't see my stuff anymore.
Okay, go down to the bottom of your Zoom.
I don't see my Zoom.
Like, my screen shows Clifton Coleman at the bottom. All right,
Okay.
So if I scroll down just a little bit past that, it shows me my chat button.
I'm going to say bad words in a minute.
I tell you what. Okay, click on your plus sign. I'm going to tell you the code. Okay?
Wait a minute. I've lost everything. I see CHI staff.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom because I just messed everything up. All right. I'm going to hit the plus. I'm going to add your number.
All right. Here's a code. All right. M.
Hang on. Wait. M.
5.
Gotcha.
Where the heck are my glasses? Oh my gosh, I can't see it. M5. Q. L. F. X. S.
Gotcha. All right. I'm sorry for holding everybody up.
It's okay. Now, she said that they already put everyone in the other class, so click on the other class as well. Go back the 3 lines over there, because you're in my class right now.
Yes.
Okay. The lines that are at the top on the left, those 3 little gray lines, click on that and go back to your classes.
My core classes?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Okay.
You just go back to your classes.
Gotcha.
Now find the S.H. Crowley one that they just put in and click on it. It probably won't ask you for a code because she said that they put everybody in.
Oh, monkey toes. Okay, so what I have is math class really big. And I don't need to go to the 3 bars.
Okay, well
and
then let's add another code.
Oh, I see. If I pull on the left, I see Moravitz class, HS staff,
SHCE staff. Do you see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the one that they put in. So click on it and see if it opens. If it doesn't, there's a code to put in.
Yes, it opened.
Okay, all right. Then you're all set up.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go for a second and share my screen and show you how to create a class if you want to create one differently than what's already on there.
Okay. I need to find the Zoom again because everything is huge over here.
Okay. Where am I?
There it is. I'm back. Let's see you. I want to see you bigger.
Okay. And I'm going to move over here. All right, so I just want to go back. This is the little gray lines I was talking about right here. You can click on that and it'll take you back to your classes. Now, let's say that you wanted to create a class. You still use the plus sign. You create a class. You're going to give it a name. I'm just going to call it my new class. You can give it sections, subjects, or whatever, and we're just going to call this Google Classroom for our subject. You know, this is, you know, you can put in this other information if you want to. You don't have to. So all you really have to do is click Create Class, give it a name, and click Create. Give it time to make itself. You know, if you don't like what comes up here, you can select a theme, you can upload a photo, you can change it to whatever here, general. Let's see what other themes there are here. Nothing really. Oh, camping looks like fun. Oh, how about money? Let's put money on it. Select a class theme. All right. You can upload your own photo. Now, you're in your class right here. This is where you can communicate with them. You can share something. Welcome to our new class. And I want to share it with all students or just whoever. I can add attachments to that. And I'm going to post that. Now, for people to get into this class, since I just created it, they would have to add this code. The code way is the easiest way to get your students to get in. You explain to them, and I'll come up with a way and a video for parents too, to show them how to get to Google Classroom, how to add classes or anything like that, so that if something comes in their email that says, hey, you need to go to Google Classroom and add this class, this is how you do it. All right. Any questions on that part right there? Nope. Everybody's good so far. All right. So let's just look around. I'm going to go back to the other class that I set up. I'm going to go here to Moravit's Google Classroom, and we'll just explore a little bit in here. We have, again, I can, oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Hello? My son has an orthodontic appointment, and I don't know if they're trying to cancel on me.
That's okay.
All right. Let's see. I'm just going to share welcome to the class. Welcome to the class, and post it. All right. So are you guys in the Google Classroom? Oh, no, y'all are viewing my screen, aren't you? All right. I'll unshare it in just a couple of minutes. All right. Some of the things that you can do here, you can add files. You can just, if you want to keep it simple to begin with, you can just do everything through this one page right here on the stream. If you want to start small, start simple, just share everything with your class here. And then there's, you know, you don't even have to go into the other screens if you don't want to. So, so you can, the district says that they're going to give us the assignments that are mandatory and the ones that are optional. Supplemental is the word they used. And there should be 3 of them. I think there's 2 that are required and 1 that is supplemental. So it's going to be 3 assignments. And all you really have to do is you can share something with the class. And let's say this is week of 323, required assignment 1. Week of 323, required assignment 1, and then type the assignment here, and share it. right?
No,
Okay. So whatever the assignment is, you can just type it and share it. And then you can add any attachments or whatever that you have to it. And I would do the same thing week of 323
Lesson plans.
required
Courses.
assignment
Week of.
number 2. Same thing. Add a file. You can, if you had to add a file, you just click here. I want to add a file. Let's find something fun to add. Select. Go to my desktop. Oh, here's our little, here's a help thing. What did I do with the sock thing? Anyway, okay. Well, anyway, here's a file that I'm just going to add here. I'm going to upload it. All right, and then post it. All right, so now you have 2 assignments there. These are the 2 required assignments for the week. And then we're going to share one more. We're going to share week of 323. You're going to want to make sure that even though it's in the stream and it's dated, the more detail you can give your parents about when it is and what it is, the better. Because we have some parents now that are getting pretty overwhelmed with having multiple kids in the house. So the more detail you can give in your assignment and the more organized it can be, the easier it's going to be for them. Supplemental assignment, and then post it. Now, you've set them up for the week for what the district required in 3 steps. You've given them the 3 assignments, the 2 required and the 1 supplemental. And you've never even left this screen right here. Hang on. Let me
Who was that?
send you the link again. All right, let me get her the link again.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you again. And bless you. Oh, stop that.
All right, try the link again. Okay, go back where it was. All right, did you guys want to take a second and go look at yours? I stopped sharing the screen, so if you want to, you can take a second and look at yours. Go look at the class and you can see where those assignments are now.
I got all the emails with the assignments that you're adding to the page.
Okay, yeah. It should contact you. Let me see what I can do to unblock her. Manage participants. Okay, I don't have the meeting locked. Message. Okay. All right. Did everybody see some of the things that were on the screen there and got emails and all?
Yes.
All right. So that's going to be probably the easiest and the most concise way that you're going to be able to get some assignments out there. And then from there, you can move on and you can do more. I would start with that. Now, the other tabs up there, we'll get into those later about classwork and stuff like that, how to create assignments and all. But I think with this, you can easily create your classes. You can send out those codes to your students, send them out through Dojo or send them out through the Skyward email. I've been doing both. Just send them out to them, and then make sure that you post your 2 required assignments and your supplemental assignment there. That's what I would use Google Classroom for right now. They're talking about keeping it simple for the parents and all. Those are the things that they have to do right there. And then after you do it that way, you can diversify as we move on, and you can go into your classwork and the other things that are on those tabs. But I would stick right now with just the main tab and communicating with your parents and students that way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Did that help?
Yes.
Do you guys feel a little less intimidated by this?
Yes.
Yes. All right. I'm going to leave the Zoom open for a little while. You guys can work with it or whatever. I'm going to keep it recording. That way, if you ask a question that somebody else has later on, we can go back to it in the video. I will keep this open as long as you guys are here. And just let me know if you have questions, comments. Over in the group, in the chat part, or just say them out loud, because other people are probably going to have the same questions you have. And the more that we can make people feel comfortable with this, the better.
Well,
All right, so let me know what you need. Yes.
I on my page I noticed that I had a class code up there.
Mm-hmm.
Will that be the same code every single time for my class, or will it?
Yes. Unless you generate a new code.
Not on purpose.
Yeah. You can at some point generate a new code, but I would not. Just keep it simple. One code and leave it alone.
I promise. Whee! I feel better.
You feel better? That's good.
I'm sorry I tortured everyone else, though.
You know what? There were some of these people who were already just torturing themselves, and you just made yourself the sacrificial lamb.
I'm good at that. Not on purpose, but I walk right into that pile every single time.
That's all right.
But, you know, like my husband says, and I want to slap him every time he says it, don't ask, don't get.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you don't ask for help, you don't get it.
Yeah.
So.
No, ask your questions, please. That's why we're sitting here.
Well,
you know, today is Crazy Sock Day, so everybody should have to show their socks.
Okay. All right. No socks, but a kitty cat slipper.
Oh, there you go. That works. Show your socks.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no socks.
Well, see, I kind of had a cheetah print on my shirt, and I wore my cheetah socks too. So.
Ooh, love it. That's sweet. Shoot. Ooh, that makes my chest tighten up. It's like technology.
Hey, I'm going to be right back in just a second. I'm going to go make sure my son realizes he needs to get to his orthodontist appointment.
Okay, Dessel, are you still here? Okay, he's still here. Molinar. Nope.
We're good.
None of my peeps are here. Help me.
Okay, so mom messed up the appointments tomorrow.
Oops. Did I set a meeting today? I think I set a meeting today. But I don't know where, when. I can't remember if it's 10 to 10:30 or.
Yeah, we've had one every day set up for 10:30.
Okay.
10:30 to 11 because I'm always having to leave if I'm going to go to do meals. Let me wait till Miss Castro is all the way back in because.
I'm sorry.
Are you there? Yeah. Miss Castro, they never did send out a link for people to volunteer for this week. Do you know anything about that? Okay. Yeah, because the one link that we had was only for last week.
I think people are muted.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. But she has her microphone off, but she can listen, right? You can hear, just not talking. Yeah. All right. So we'll just wait. Anybody have any questions about what we did? So remember, we talked about how to add a class, how to join a class, and then the best way to get those assignments out is to just use that initial screen, just your class. Once you open up your class, it tells you that you can share things with your kids. Remember, just put in your required assignment 1, required assignment 2, and your supplemental assignment. I would use Google Classroom for only those things right there, so that parents can look at Google Classroom and go, okay, here's the 3 assignments for this teacher. If you want to send them other announcements about help and things like that, I would use Dojo and the Skyward email, because those are things that are kind of, they need to have one place that they can look at for work. And if you set up your Google Classroom,
I might have missed it, but did they say?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
Did they, when they say they're going to put the lessons out, is that going to be on the Crowley home site, or are they going to email them to us?
The email that we got
the
explains all of that, but I didn't have time to read it and go through it.
No, that's.
But I can get back to you on that one. But they said exactly where they're in a folder, and it's our job to upload them to our Google Classroom. And that's why I'm saying if we just use that one, especially if you're not super comfortable with Google Classroom, just use that one page and just put those 3 assignments, and that's it. Don't put anything else out there on that one. Did everybody hear that? It said my internet connection was unstable, so I don't know if it broke up or whatever.
You were a little in and out a little bit.
But
I got it.
Keep it as simple and streamlined as possible for the parents and the kids. Those are the things that the district is asking for. Again, if you're sending out extra helpful stuff, do it through Dojo or Skyward email. And I would also send out the 3 assignments through Dojo and Skyward email, because we have people who some aren't on Dojo, some don't check their email. But if you send it both ways, everybody's going to get it somehow. We hope, theoretically.
Okay. And the single sign-on is what? So I don't remember.
Single sign-on?
For kids.
For kids, all right, it's their ID number.
Okay.
And then their password is the month, day, year, the word student with an uppercase S and an exclamation point. Hold on. I'm going to send a message that's letting you know what that is. All right. For single sign-on, and I'm putting it on here. Student username is their ID number. And password is month, day, year, word student, like this. using their birth date.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Now,
And
parents are
does that
getting
work for the
bombarded with
clever
this.
too?
I'm sorry, what? What, Gossard?
Is that how they get into Clever if they're not using the badge?
I believe so, but I think in Clever they have to add the @CrowleyISDTX.me. I'm not sure. I don't play with Clever that
Okay.
much. Deso is better with Clever than I am.
If they don't have their badge, I usually say, whoever knows how to get on the other way, help this kid.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Need to spot.
All right. All right, everybody still good? Anybody have questions?
I don't think so.
All right. Oh,
Just got to play with it a little bit.
hang on, let me see. Hold on. It's a staff on 316. Teachers can. Okay, she says teachers can check email. ESCO sent information and I shared to staff on 316. Okay.
Okay. Look at that, finding that so fast.
Clever. Okay, he sent Clever information.
Okay.
Check your email for 316.
Okay, and do we know about technology?
Oh,
How and when you're going to get on that?
have no idea. That's above my pay grade.
Is Castro still here?
Castro says it's on the email, right? I'm not understanding you. I'm sorry.
No. She said she's going to be in front of the school from 10:30 to 12:30. Was that just for medications or was that for medications and band instruments?
Have no idea.
All right, I'll figure it out. I'll ask somebody who actually knows stuff.
Yes.
All right, I'm good.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
No worries. I'm just gonna the host has muted you. Unmute all. Okay. Did I mute you accidentally? I'm sorry.
Okay, so now I can talk. Thank you.
Amen. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting forever.
I've been trying to talk. Nobody wanted me to. Okay.
I didn't
So-
purposely mute you.
On March 16th, ESCO, I forwarded the information about Clever. I asked him how we tell students to access, so go to 316. I forwarded it from ESCO. The instructions should be there, okay? Stephanie Allen sent an email at 7:14 this morning talking about our lessons this week. Embedded in that is training for Google Classroom somewhat, but I'm really glad that we're doing it on campus and we have people to go to. I think that's going to be beneficial for our people. And then there is a note in there about technology, I believe, to be shared. There's going to be communication with families this week about how they can access the technology. Okay, so that is not on us. That is on the district. They're taking care of it tonight.
Right. Castro, Megan's or Mosby's computer is in my room. Can I get in there when you're up there and get that out for her?
I can give you my key to go get it.
Okay, thank you.
That's part of the reason I want to be there in between the Zoom meetings, because I think there's some questions you guys are going to have that I need to or I need to help you find something.
Right.
So yes, that's part of the reason I'm headed there shortly.
Okay.
Hey, Brevin, thank you so much. I'm sorry there was such a.
Oh, it's okay.
If you have any questions, use
The
the
chat
chat
kicked
feature
out for some reason.
or the feature where you can raise your hand.
But thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting, and I'm going to play with the recording and make sure that it's good, and then I will develop one page on my website dedicated to these videos. And if Deso and Carter will share them with me too, we can have one page to go to, or I'll stick them on Google Classroom.
Okay, that sounds
but I'll
good.
come up with a way so that everybody can have access to each session and then go from there.
And then Barabbas, I can also, Bila and I can also put it on our
On yours, yes.
school one,
Uh-huh.
because I wanted you guys to experience what it's like to be a student too.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
All righty. Sounds great.
thank you.
All
Get
right.
ready for my
All right, bye
Next.
guys. Y'all have a good day. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave me.